This is Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 2, verses 1, and it reads, "For the ungodly said, reasoning with themselves, but not our life is short and tedious, and in death of a man there is no remedy. Neither was there any man to have known to return from the grave." Now who's the ungodly? It's talking about Esau, Edom, the wicked elite, the Illuminati, so-called white man. So this is their thoughts towards you. This is how they feel towards you, Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. It's written right here in the scriptures, all throughout the scriptures, man. This is why you are oppressed. Yeah, the Lord did it. The Lord did it according to the curses, the book of Deuteronomy. But they held on too fast. Esau, Edom, they think that the Lord forgot about Israel. That's why they continue to kill us and maul us down and oppress us and stomp us into the earth like a worm. But the Lord has something coming for them. Okay? Let me finish reading their thoughts on you. It says, "For we are born at all adventure, and we shall be hereafter as though we had never been." Because they know who the Israelites are. They know that they are the Edomites, and they don't have eternal life. "For the breath in our nostrils is as smoke, and a little spark in the moving of our heart, which being extinguished," yeah, they know they're not going to have eternal life like us. Okay? The Israelites. The promises, they know they don't have the promises. "Which being extinguished, our bodies shall be turned into ashes, and our spirit shall vanish as the soft air, and our name shall be forgotten in time, and no man shall have our works in remembrance, and our life shall pass away as the trace of a cloud." Yet no man is going to have their works in remembrance, because they already returned and built the desolate places, and they built up America. Okay? And the Lord said they were going to return, but I will throw down again. So they know it. They know that they're not going to make it. That's why they're coming down with great wrath, according to Revelations chapter 12 and 12 right now. That's why they're doing these things. That's why they're pushing this RFID microchip. That's why they're pushing all this wickedness in the earth. That's why they're pushing their WEF, New World Order. You will own nothing and be happy. "And our life shall pass away as a trace of a cloud, and shall be dispersed as a mist that is driven away with the beams of the sun, and overcome with the heat thereof. For our time is a very shadow that passes away, and after our end there is no returning." They know that they're going to slavery. They know that they are not the chosen people. "For it is fast sealed." Yeah, sealed by who? Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. "So that no man cometh again." Verse 6. "Come on, therefore, let us enjoy the good things that are present." Yeah, that's why they own the world. Job 9 and 24, "The earth is given into the hand of the wicked." Now what did verse 1 say? "For the ungodly said, reasoning within themselves." The ungodly, the wicked, right? Verses 6. "Come on, therefore, let us enjoy the good things that are present. Let us speedily use the creatures like as in youth. Let us continue, let us fill ourselves with costly wine and ointments, and let no flower of the spring pass us by. Let us crown ourselves with rosebuds before they be withered. Let none of us go without his part of our voluptuousness, basically fatness of the earth, their inheritances. They give their substance to their babes. They ain't got no problem being on the top, because the earth was given to them. They're not in trouble. It says, Let us leave tokens of our joyfulness in every place, for this is our portion. And our lot is this. Yeah, that's their lot. They know who they are. Verses 10, here we go. Let us oppress the poor righteous man. Now, who's the poor righteous man? You Israelites, you so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans. Let us not spare the widow, nor reverence the ancient gray hairs of the aged. Yeah, they don't care if you old or none of that. They don't care about none of that, man. They're willing to strike you down. They're willing to kill you. They're willing to take food away from your table. They're willing to do anything possible to put you underneath. Verse 11, let our strength be the law of justice. Yeah, you go to the Emancipation Proclamation, in which the slaves were supposedly free, but they have loopholes in it. Okay? Saying that basically you're still a slave. If you commit a crime and you go to jail, then you're a slave. So all the prisons have slaves according to America's law and according to its wicked decrees. Let our strength be the law of justice, for that which is feeble is found to be nothing worth. Therefore let us lie in wait for the righteous, because he is not for our turn, and he is clean contrary to our doings. Okay? He upbraideth us with our offending the law, and objective to the infamy, the transgressions of our education. Yeah, man with man and woman with woman. Yeah, we don't agree with none of that. You giving little children puberty blockers. We don't agree with none of that. You making people line up in line and receive something in their arm that they shouldn't have got, that's killing them. All of a sudden, blood clots and heart attacks and all these things, and we don't agree with none of that. Verse 13, he professes to have the knowledge of God. Who is this he that he's talking about? It's talking about Jacob. It's talking about Israel, you 12 tribes of Israel, you so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans. And we do have the knowledge of Yahweh. And he calleth himself the child of the Lord. We are the children of the Lord. He was made to reprove our thoughts. Yes, we were made to reprove your thoughts because you are horrible. And the Lord said, I hated Esau. And guess what? We, his children, hate Esau. Like father, like son. He is grievous unto us even to behold. Yeah, they don't even like looking at you, man. They don't like looking at you. No matter how nice they act. You know, they gave you a ride home from school and from football practice, and you hung out with their son and all this. Whenever you left, they were talking about nigga, 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 nigga. He is grievous unto us even to behold, for his life is not like other men's. His ways are of another fashion. Yeah, we ain't like you people at all, man. We are esteemed of him as counterfeits. Yeah, those damn small hats over there, all this controversy going on right now, it's because you guys are being exposed. You are counterfeits. You're not Jews. You're not the real Jews. Okay? You're not the real Jews. We are. He abstaineth from our ways as from filthiness. He pronounceth the end of the just. Who's the just? The Israelites, man. To be blessed. And maketh his boast that God is his father. You damn right. Let us see if his words be true. And let us prove what shall happen at the end of him. For if this just man be the Son of God, he will help him and deliver him from the hand of his enemies. They know who you are. You so-called blacks, Latinos, Native Americans, man. It's in the ghettos. That's this, that, and the other. That's why they trick you with things like rap music, trick you with things like the NFL and all these other things. They know how to entertain you to make you forget about your God. That's why you're walking around dead. But like the book of Deuteronomy 37, it says, can these dead bones live? And the Lord these days is breathing light and air and remembrance into us, man, in life. He's breathing that into us these days, man, so that we can live. Verse 19, let us examine him with despitefulness and torture. That's what they've been doing to us, torturing us all these years. That we may know his meekness and prove his patience. Let us condemn him with a shameful death, for by his own sayings he shall be respected. You see? That's how they feel about you, man. That's how they feel about you, brothers. This is Psalms chapter 17 and 8, and it says, keep me as the apple of thy eye. Hide me underneath the shadow of thy wings. That's what we're crying to the Lord. From the wicked that oppress me. Okay, and who's that? Same people we was talking about in Wisdom of Solomon chapter 2. From my deadly enemies who compass me about. Yeah, they are enclosed in their own fat. Their voluptuousness, right? With their mouth they speak proudly. They have now compassed us in our steps. They have set their eyes bound down to the earth. You see? Like as a lion that is greedy of his prey, and as if it were a young lion lurking in secret places. Arise, O Lord, disappoint him, cast him down, deliver my soul from the wicked, which is thy sword. Now, we trying to get away from this place, man. We're trying to get away from this place because we know that the wicked is the Lord's sword, man, on the left-hand side. This is Psalms 10 and 2, and it says, the wicked in his pride doeth persecute the poor. Let him be taken in the devices that he've imagined. Now, what's those devices, man? Music, rap music especially, different things like, that juicy juice they got you to poke. Oh, you can't get a jab unless you get this and this. Now look how many people are dying. Different devices, sooner or later it's going to be that RFID micro CHIP. They're going to make you line up in line. You got SNAP benefits, Section 8. These are all devices, wicked devices that they got to trap you in, man. Verses 3, for the wicked boosteth in his heart's desire, and blesseth the covetous whom the Lord abhorreth, which means hate. The wicked through his pride of his countenance will not seek after God. The Most High Yahweh is not in all his thoughts. His ways are always grievous. Thy judgments are far above out of his sight. As for all his enemies, he puffeth at them, man. He said in his heart, I shall not be moved, for I shall never be in adversity. His mouth is full of cursing and deceit, and fraud. Under his tongue is mischief and vanity. He sitteth in the lurking places of the villages. In the secret places doeth he murder the innocent. His eyes are privily set against the poor. He lieth in wait secretly as a lion in his den. He lieth in wait to catch the poor. He doeth catch the poor when he draweth him into his net. You Israelites got enemies, man. It's time for you to wake up. It's time to realize who you are. It's time to get right with the Lord, because the devil is coming down with great wrath. And any minute now, any second now, they can bring in that RFID microchip. Shalom.